Hello. Now it's still Tattoo Talk. Jeremy Youngman here, and it's April 16th, 1:45 a.m. There's going to be a little Tattoo Talk in this one too, but there's also, first what we're going to start off with is some NASA and SpaceX and how when you even bring up the topic of not going to the moon or that NASA lies or that Elon Musk, is a shill or whatnot. People hate it. They really, really, really do not like it. So I wanted to take this moment to show a little bit about how people react when you point out things that, people think that they're opinions, but this is factual stuff. It's factual, and if you want to say it's even science. So, this was on Facebook. Let's see. Does it say? There we go. There's our boy. There we are. So it says, this marks the first time the FCC has allowed a U.S. licensed satellite constellation to provide broadband services through low Earth orbit satellites. SpaceX. Once again, FCC authorized Elon Musk's SpaceX to provide broadband satellite services. The Federal Communications Commission on Thursday approved an application by Elon Musk's SpaceX allowing the aerospace company to provide broadband. I didn't even finish it. So I saw that, and there we go. I put satellites are fake. Now maybe I should have went into more detail and said that space satellites are fake. The ones that NASA shows us that are orbiting around Earth and such. Those are fake. They're all attached to weather balloons. And they're not orbiting Earth going around us and such. They are not. We'll get to a point later about it. But I put satellites are fake. NASA lies. Elon Musk is a shill. A shill is like paid opposition. They... Look it up. We never landed on the moon. Wake up, stay woke, question everything. So, that's what I put right there. Now, this person says, if you could remove yourself from the gene pool, that would be great. So, I looked at what? Boom. Saw, he's got a kid. So, I'm like, alright then. I'm not the indoctrinated fluoride chugger who is going to fill their child's heads with lies such as what NASA and fake X promote. And someone else says, we can hope you're joking, but if you're serious, we should push you off a bridge. Now, do you see that? Or do you read that? I mean, I just jumped on here and, tried to go quick, couple sentences. Satellites are fake. NASA lies. Elon Musk is a shill. We never landed on the moon. Wake up, stay woke, question everything. Just boom, 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 boom. By me telling them that we never went on the moon, satellites are fake, and that NASA lies, I get, if you could remove yourself from the gene pool now, that'd be great. Someone else, we can hope you're joking, but if you're serious, we should push you off a bridge. Like, man, when it comes to space, you take away someone's freaking outer space, they get upset. They get pissed off. So, I think there's actually... let's look at the notifications. Bump! Up, someone replied. So, here, I haven't even looked at it yet. View more replies. Let's see what it is. Oh, I forgot I put. Bennett, I am not joking at all. Nobody has ever gone to the moon. Research the Van Allen belts of radiation. Do you really believe Richard Nixon talked to astronauts on a landline telephone while they were 238,000 miles away with no delay? On a landline? Talk about delusions. Wake up. Now let's see what someone said to that. View more replies. Here we go. I haven't seen it yet. How does your phone broadcast all your insane bullshit then? Fucking magic? Alright, hold on. How does your phone broadcast all your insane bullshit then? Fucking magic? Well, first off, I don't know. My insane bullshit was posted on my home computer. It wasn't done on my phone, as a matter of fact. But if he's asking, how does your phone broadcast all? Oh, it broadcast. Okay, you know how it broadcasts it? All right, here. All right, hold on. How about with this? And you know, I think I'm going to reply to the guy and let him know, actually. You know, I'm going to do it on here. Under water submarine cables. Let's see what that is. Submarine communication cables. Now, let's go to the images just to show you guys real quick. Boom. Underwater submarine cables. They connect continents. You know, we're connected to Australia through this stuff. So, hold on. Boom. Let's see. A submarine communications cable is a cable laid on the seabed between land-based stations to carry telecommunications signals across stretches of the ocean and the sea. Been around for years and such. That is what controls, if I can find this, I've looked it up before, underwater submarine cables control like 99% of the, you know, communications of the world. Everything is ground-based. Cell phone towers, freaking underwater submarine cables. Everything is ground-based. There are no satellites orbiting Earth. I can pull up videos right now and show you how they're freaking launched. But I didn't even want to get into any of this because I wanted to talk about Elon Musk and NASA and such. But, here, just give me one more second, alright, guys? I want to see, if I can just look up one more thing. 10 facts about the internet cables. I wish I could find where it says that it makes up, you know, like 99% of the communications of the world. Here's another thing too. Well, not on here, but just in general, is if there are satellites orbiting Earth, when I'm in an airplane, I should be able to get a better signal when I'm up in a plane because I'm closer to the satellites, right? But no, I have no signal because I'm further away from the ground-based cell phone towers. That's why there are no satellites, you know? If there were, there's not. If there were, they could get pictures of, you know, better pictures of everything. Of Antarctica. Satellites could get pictures of other satellites. And I'm just getting, now it's making me get into things I didn't even want to get into. But look up underwater submarine cables. Alright? That's what connects the world and such. Alright, so I am actually going to find some information for him and actually post that. And there, of course, and everyone's liking what he's putting and everything. So, it doesn't matter. People will see it and they, you know what? They may give it a thought. They may not. I don't really care. Now, let's go to why I really don't like Elon Musk at all. Now, what we should do is, here, I got a lot of stuff open right here. So, okay, here we go. Let's look at this. This is, okay, if you don't know, Elon Musk sent a Tesla Roadster up into space so it could float around, you know, live feed on YouTube and all that stuff. Here is some of it right here. Okay. See? That's the Tesla Roadster floating. Well, not floating, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, orbiting, going through space. Now, as you see it, the car is there with a bunch of blackness. Just blackness completely around it. No stars anywhere at all. Oh, here we go. This is great. This is great. Here comes Earth. And now, as you're... Oh, here. Sorry about that. As you're watching this, look at Earth. Huh. Do you see any continents on that thing? I don't see any. Look at that, man. You're telling me you believe that thing is floating through there? You're insane then. I'm sorry. That is just ridiculous to believe this. Now, where they're at, this is the thermosphere. Thermosphere. Now, let's check out the temperature of the thermosphere. Temperature of the thermosphere can range up to 3,632 degrees or higher. Alright? So now the funny thing about that is now, that car, it's made out of steel. It's made out of rubber tires. It's made out of a glass windshield. It's a regular car. Elon Musk said that. I wish I could find that interview and pull it up right now too, but I'm not going to. Oh, what do you know? This says steel melts at around 2,500 degrees. Temperature of the thermosphere is higher than that, and the car should have melted, and again, no continents on the Earth. Now, where it's floating and such, there should be a bunch of satellites, right? Wouldn't you think? How many satellites are orbiting Earth right now? Oh, currently there's 1,459. You know what? I could have sworn that I looked this up and there was more than that, like over 2,000. Now there's less, because you know what? They got people questioning it. Look at that picture. All those satellites around the Earth. You see that? Now, where are all the satellites? I don't see one. Oh, hold on. I paused it. Maybe because... No, they're not showing up. Guess all the satellites are over here, right? Over, you know, to the freaking left over here. Look at that fakeness. That's totally fake. Sorry. Now, other than satellites, how many satellites orbit? What about how many pieces of space junk? Space junk. 500,000 pieces. 500,000 pieces of space junk. Look at this. I don't see any. I gotta say one thing that was real good, Jess. She asked me, well, you know, space junk could be nuts and bolts. You may not see them. I get it. I know. That's true. But some's gonna be freaking huge, too. And I don't see any. You know? And look at, you know, all the detail on the Earth. I guess there were no planes flying around this day. No planes. Look at this weird-ass curvature here. This is so fake, phony up a storm. What about, where are all the stars, huh? Where are the stars? There are no stars. You know why? Because the stars in the constellations, they don't change. We've had the same ones throughout mankind, throughout history. So look at, they can't put stars because it would be too hard to fake them. They'd have to, people could be like, oh, well, if there was a continent here, then this constellation should be here. And look at, you know, they can't fake that correctly. That's why there's no rearview mirror neither. Not that you can see it right now, but if you watch this and they show all the angles, there's no rearview mirror because they wouldn't be able to, oh, and there's the back of it, because they wouldn't be able to fake all the stars in the rearview mirror. This is the fakest, dumbest thing in the world. Now, let's go to the Elon Musk interview. This is great. Let me get the volume up. You know, boom, 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 boom. Okay, get that up so we can hear what he's got to say about here. Let's go to the volume. Let's go to that. Alright. Alright, check this out now. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the Elon Musk interview. Here we go. It doesn't really matter. Just listen to what he says here.
Blue Planet, and how long will we be getting live views, do you think, from the car?
Well, I think it looks so ridiculous and impossible. And you can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly. Like, we'd have way better CGI if it was fake.
Ha 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 ha! You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. That's your explanation, Elon Musk. It looks so real, or it looks so fake because it's real. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. That's the most ridiculous, one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. Now, I understand, though, why he did that. See? If you say it first, you take the power away from everyone else. By Elon Musk, you know, the man behind this, by him saying, you can tell it's real because it looks so fake. And that he thinks it's ridiculous. Since he said it first, he took the power away from everyone else. You know, it's kind of like, alright, this is where it gets into the tattoo part. Check this out. Okay. Now, I did this tattoo, alright? This is actually a healed picture of it. Very soft and smooth. Not dark and muddy. Now, see, you know, it's very good. It's done great. Now, if you want to pick it apart, you see that right here? That line isn't as dark and solid as it should be compared to that one. You can see it. I can see it. You know, and since this is healed, right here, look, to the left, look at it, see? It could be a little darker shaded from the line. It has a little highlight there. It doesn't matter, it's black and gray. You can get away with it. But when I see it, that's what I see that I don't like, you know? You know, I might even hit that line up there, you know? But it's a tiny little thing. But now, see, since I pointed it out, I told you, hey, that line, I think it's fucked up. That's a little fuck up. Since I said it was fucked up, nobody else can. But they can, but it's like, hey, doesn't matter. Jeremy already said that it's fucked up, so he knows it, you know? So it's like, by Elon Musk saying, you can tell it's real because it looks so fake, nobody can be like, hey, that looks fake. He already said it. The guy said it himself, you know? Like, there's this great show. Strangers with Candy. Now, the lead role in that is Jerry Blank, played by Amy Sedaris. And she plays this girl who dropped out of high school at 16. 30 years, she drugs, boozes it up, becomes a pro. And comes back at 46, goes back to school and such. And she's like, you know, since she's lived 30 years, she's banged lots of guys for drugs and for whatever. So, you know, she comes back to school and everyone's like, oh my God, you know, she's a slut, she's a whore. And what she did was she made up a banner that said, Jerry Blank is a big whore. And she said it herself. So then, by her saying it, she took the power away from everybody else. You know, do you get it now? So, good job. Good job, Elon Musk. Make sure to say that so that nobody else can. You took the power away from all of us. So, those are just some reasons why it can't. It can't. It can't be up there. I showed you the temperature. It would melt. Can't be up there. I showed you there's no continents. It can't be up there. There's no stars. There's no satellites. There's no space junk. It's not up there. It is not up there. Frustrates me. People just do not want you to take away their space. They want you to push you off bridges. They want you to, you know, remove yourself from the gene pool. Because you're saying something that they are pushed and indoctrinated to believe. It's amazing. Stop back and think about it, man. The moon is 238,000 miles away. The furthest we've dug into the earth is 8 miles. But we can go 238,000 miles up away from Earth? It's baloney. We should not be interested in what is above us, what's happening up there. We can't get up there. There's a Van Allen belt of radiation that we can't pass through. So, I think we should focus on what's on Earth. Maybe what's even under Earth. I think we've explored how much of the ocean? Maybe we should freaking find out what's underneath us instead of trying to figure out what's the furthest thing away from us. But that's, you know, that's just me. I don't like getting cartoon pictures, you know, from NASA and such. So, you know, it's just frustrating. But doesn't matter. I'm going to keep posting little videos and saying things like this. And what I would like to do is actually, I'd like to maybe put a little, I don't know, actual production into it, you know. So I appreciate anyone who's watching these because, you know, I'm just glad it's getting out there. I think mostly doing it for me, not for anyone else. I mean, I appreciate and would like people to watch it, but I'm actually doing this for me to maybe keep a journal data record of what's happening in my life and everything, you know. So since November, Thanksgiving, November 17th, just been feeling more awake and want to help other people get that way too. But again, a lot don't want it. They love their space. They love their galaxies. They love all that. They love all that. I loved it too. You know, I loved it too. I mean, look, you know, I wanted to make this short video, but, you know, okay, here. You know, I loved it too. Here. You know, I got this here. What? Oh. Hold on, you know? Firefly. You know? The freaking sci-fi thing that everybody loves. It was on for like a season and canceled, and then they did the movie of it, you know, as well. You know, look at it. Fly outer space. Outer space, outer space. You know, I loved it. I might still like it, I don't know, but it's just hard to kind of get now, you know? Zathura, you know, the like Jumanji of the outer space kid movie, that was, you know, great. Freaking, you know, what is this? You know, some Mutant Chronicles, you know, just outer space stuff. I freaking have, you know, that's gonna be a whole nother video. But, you know, real quick, we got, you know, a freaking Hubba book. Now look at this. It's a nice book. Yeah, you know, that's going to be a whole nother video about that, though, because I can go on and on about this. On and on and on and on. How they're freaking taking our money, making us believe in fake, phony, false balonies. Don't like it. Hold on, I got a notification on Facebook, so maybe somebody didn't like something else. Oh, yep. Someone else commented, replied to my comments. Alright, let's see what it is. Yep. Alright, so that last video cut out right at the end. There was one more comment, you know, of course, to what I put, and was almost got to say it was, dude, he probably thinks Assassin's Creed actually happened. I wouldn't waste your breath on this. Now, see, that's nicer than telling me to go, you know, push me off a bridge or something, but, dude, he probably thinks Assassin's Creed actually happened. Alright, and that's some girl, you know, so, it makes me want to call her names, you know, and stuff. Well, it makes me, if anyone said it, it makes me want to be like, since it's a girl, makes me want to say, you dumb bitch. If it was some guy, I'd be like, you freaking idiot prick. Either way, you know, whoever would be like, you know what? I've never played Assassin's Creed. I don't know what the fuck that is even about. So you know what? Fuck you for fucking judging me and think that I even play motherfucking games like that shit. Because I fucking don't. Last thing that I fucking played was a Super Nintendo, alright? Even though I have a Dreamcast and a PlayStation and shit. Those are usually, actually, here, now I'm going to sound stupid, but guess what? I am stupid, so it doesn't matter. I don't play those games because too many buttons, not used to it. I need Nintendo where you have, you know, up, down, and the A, B, you know, Super Nintendo where you got 4. I don't need all this weird controller contraption, you know, when, like, Tomb Raider came out, you know, when you got to think about climbing over a ledge and freaking pulling a switch and swimming underwater. Nope, sorry. Nope, those games are too high-tech for me. I don't want to play them. So, to just think, yeah, I play this game. No, I don't. I know barely anything about Assassin's Creed. I've done a tattoo of it. Tattoo Talk. I should go find that real quick, as a matter of fact. Yeah, here, check. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, hold on. I'm going to be like, no, I don't play the game, but I will. Oh, man, this mouse is driving me nuts. Okay, so here I'm just, again, I wanted to make this short. Not home, but to the page, I guess. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oops. Alright. Sorry, guys. So, I don't know, lame one like that. But while we're waiting, I guess. Man, I really... Huh. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid TV show is coming on YouTube in May. It's going to be so exciting. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be so good. So, alright, here we go. This is an Assassin's Creed tattoo that I did. Front of it. Side of it. See? Back to the middle. And then that side of it. So I'm going to be like, you know, so I don't know. But I'm going to probably... okay, here, let's... Copy image. And then I'm going to go back to the page. Post that picture and say, actually, no, I don't, I'm going to maybe be smarmy and be like, you know, I don't play those games or something. And I'm going to post that picture and say, I don't play those games, but I tattoo them. And then when the other guy with his, well, how does my phone broadcast? I'm going to pull up submarine underwater cables and share a link to him on that too. So, you know, I don't care if people believe me or not, but you know what? The fact that they are responding to me and taking the time to type out a comment, it shows that you're triggering them. You're triggering them emotionally. And that is one of the best things that you can do to someone. I mean, in a good nature, you know, maybe, I don't know, but for me, when it comes to waking people up and thinking about things, triggering their emotions is sometimes a good way to do it. These people may not believe me, but you know what? If they look into, you know, possibly, you know, this satellite stuff that I'm going to put about how they're launched and everything, if they take a second, well, if they take a couple of minutes to actually maybe, if they're open-minded and think about it, they might see that it's the truth and such. So, you know, that's it. So hopefully I can put these two videos together in one. I'm just on a little filming device here, so I don't know if I can, but blah, blah, blah. I'm still figuring everything out. So, you know, thanks for watching, listening to my thoughts, and wake up, stay woke. Look up, see what the clouds are doing, and question everything, because from what I've been told, nothing is what it seems. I don't know.